Cyberpunk RED.
The unknown.
I must remember to not have both things going simultaneously because it makes my ears go boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo with the audio intro. Jesus fuck. All right. Anyhow, welcome back to Cyberpunk RED, episode 22, Acacia Street. Or no, Acacia Avenue. Extra points for anyone that gets that reference.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue and set the place on fire.
Nope. Oh, come on. You don't know 22 Acacia Avenue? Am I really that old?
Old nerd. Old nerd.
If you have to ask, you probably are.
Old nerd alert.
Whoa. Hold on. Sorry. Someone needs me to inflate something, which I will have to step away momentarily to do here shortly. But before I do so, I need to start the music so that all of you in the backdoor land are entertained with music. How about DJ Plexus 2?
Doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like elevator music.
I mean, this music here? There we go. All right, so I gotta step away for a few minutes, but may the lot of you sit and talk about fun, entertaining things while I go fix something momentarily. Talk about yourselves. It's coffee talk. Come on, or however that voice goes. Nobody? Damn it.
I think we're just waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, I can tell you're waiting for me to leave. Like, God damn it, why won't you shut up? Go away already. Fine, be that way. I'll go upstairs now. God. I can't even do that voice anymore.
Somebody go touch all the dice.
Loaded dice. Loaded dice. Okay, GM's gone. Let's talk shit about him.
Dude's a cunt, right?
Totally. I mean, he has all these technical problems, has to step off stage right after we start. It's like, geez.
Hey, it's par for the course.
Yeah, true. It wouldn't be the game if something didn't go wrong.
It's the Gremlins.
Gremlins.
No, I just need the dice gods to work in my favor for once.
Well, now you need to sacrifice your left hand and your right big toe. And spin around 3 times and sit on it.
Just like the Voodoo Boys told you.
The boys haven't told me anything. They told me to leave a penny in the middle of the road.
And did you do that?
And to walk. Yeah, I did actually everything I was said. They didn't tell me that there were nanites on the fucking coin.
That's on you for not paying attention. Or as the GM likes to say,
but
perception.
It's turned into a wonderful gift. Of sparkly jars.
My sparkly jars.
Yep.
Not yours, mine.
No.
I mean, unless you want to look like a disco ball, I could turn you into a disco ball.
No, that's kind of where my brain's been.
Don't turn him into a disco stick.
He's already done that to himself.
It's okay. You can summon the Dread Man by saying the magic incantation. I am the law, Miranda rights.
The echo just was like sit on the top. It couldn't have been more perfect.
So, starting with the Yvonne tonight. And then who knows what from there, right?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the hell we're doing. It's been so long.
You are collecting poop, my friend.
We're
Yep.
trying to. I
You
gotta
get more
convince
shit
a
for the
bunch of
shitty
furries
pizza.
to let me clean their damn litter boxes,
That is your quest.
which is completely horribly wrong because that was a fucking urban legend bullshit that became a reality, unfortunately.
And you're going to have fun with that.
Like I said, go raid a pet store, lace everything with laxatives, there you go.
You can freak them out with a laser pointer.
Would that actually work?
Have you seen what
It
cats
might.
do with a laser pointer? They have to attack the
But that's
mysterious duck.
cats.
Ducks do it too.
Exactly.
I've seen videos
But
of
there
ducks
are no
chasing laser
birds
pointers.
in Night City.
As far as you know.
No natural ones, maybe. Maybe there's modified ones. Who knows?
There could be some kind of chicken running around.
I want to
Man.
augment myself to look like Clary the platypus.
Go for it.
Hey, you made yourself look like a clown. Do something else.
Oh, I'm permanently.
Aw, doggo.
Unhappy doggo.
Sounded like it.
It doesn't want Red Tails to steal its poop.
I don't think dogs care. Would that idea work?
Make
There's
a
no way that
perception
would
roll
work.
to find out.
I'm trying to figure out which roll to fucking roll, to tell you the truth. I was looking through everything, and everything seems to be revolving around cool. And only one of them, which I think is my streetwise, is a +6.
You could always roll intelligence and see what that gets you.
Yep. That's going to be one of the first things I'm probably going to do with my voice. Question
No, it
is,
sounds like
are
he's
they?
back.
But the question is, are they at the location I'm at?
That is your quest.
Eh.
Hey, we haven't lost anyone yet.
Oh no, he's back! Run!
Now we
When-
know why the dog was making squealy noises.
Fire part is while I'm plugging in, I can't actually hear you.
We're just
Aw.
talking about why you made your dog squeal.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
So why was the dog squealing there, Seth?
I don't know. I wasn't in the room. Why was the dog
Tremors, the
squealing?
voice of God.
No, I had to go upstairs and inflate a inflatable mattress for someone that's staying with us.
Red Tails wants an investigation check to figure out where the animals are.
Ah. Speaking of investigation checks,
Ugh.
One of these has my character sheets. That's the one I want. Tonight, we're going to be using Trimmer's character sheet.
Oh, that's bad.
Army of Tremors, oh no.
No, it's actually the sheet I use for reference when I'm trying to tell you what to roll.
Oh no. My secret.
Does that mean we're going to hear a lot of your favorite word again?
Which one?
Perception.
That's not my favorite word. It's usually concentration.
No, you said a lot of perception last couple games.
I did.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
I'll have to remind you to make a perception check.
Red Tails, make a perception check so you can find the anus on this creature.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Is the voice in my head still there?
Yes.
You don't know. You haven't made a perception check to determine whether or not it's still there. Alright. Are we ready?
Yes.
Does a perception of 21 count?
Yes. You think it's still there, but it hasn't spoken to you in quite some time.
It's
You're
mad
starting to
with
wonder
me.
whether or not it's actually there or not, or if it's all in your head.
Oh, it's in my
Anyway.
head.
Yvonne,
Is she awake? Did she fall asleep?
Bueller.
Yvonne,
Yvonne.
Shock collar time.
hey Bean. Bean, go poke Mom.
She fell asleep even before we started. That's a record.
Oh, he has a bipedal remote.
Yep.
I do.
Right.
She logged out. You awake?
Yes.
Hey Bueller, you ready? I
Yeah.
use my telepathic psychic powers to poke you. Hey, can you close the door, please?
You mean the kitsune?
Yep. No, not this door. It's not closed all the way. You can close that one too, but this one down here needs to be closed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, he is now running around the house wearing his kitsune mask that Jaka gave him.
Mm-hmm.
He won't take it off.
Nope.
Anyway,
All right.
in game, Yvonne was sleeping on a couch.
And so we begin. So, Dreadman.
Yes.
Driving into the precinct. You come into the precinct and you pass a number of officers. The officers seem perplexed as they see you driving in. They all watch you with strange disconnect. Some of them roll their eyes. Some of them just kind of look at you with this weird expression on their face. You roll into the precinct, coming into the motor pool area for bikes, and you park in your normal spot. And ungroup from your bike. Oops, wrong button. Ungroup. So hopping off your bike, you can tell that the police around you seem on edge, kind of uptight, like something's bothering them. What would you like to do?
Just something in general, or
Like they all seem like something's really making them uncomfortable.
Damn it! I told you not to eat the chicken.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to pay attention to what their problem is. I'm going to go find the sleeping Yvonne and see what I need to do.
You're going straight to Yvonne?
Yep. Unless I get stopped by somebody.
You walk in, and they just kind of look at you side-eye as you walk past them. You walk in through the main area, and you can see, walking in, as you walk past a couple of cells, some of the people in the cells look strangely common, like the same. You walk past.
As then I'm seeing the same person over and over again, or?
Yes.
Okay. That's a little odd.
You walk past another one, and it's just like, that's 4 in a row now. They're all inside jail cells, which makes it a little bit more strange.
He's in a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
I'm in something, all right. I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything I could. I'll go to an officer and see what they can tell me about this.
You walk up to the nearest officer, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Can I help you, Dredd?"
Well, I'm here to speak to the lady that was brought in earlier. But why am I seeing the same person over and over again in these cells?
We're trying to figure that out too. The lady that is here for you, she's in your office. Yeah, we're not sure. We picked up a gang of identical thespians. They all look like William Shakespeare. Except if you shaved William Shakespeare, cut his hair off. Not really sure on this one. This is a new one for us.
Have you guys ran any tests on him or anything?
That's all we've heard. There's nothing strange. It's just there was a.
Oh, I say this is very strange if they're all the same person.
They all look the same. They all have the same fingerprints. They all have the same voice modulation. I think we have a gang of thespians, and I'm not sure how to think about that.
Each that thespian.
What's the latest news on any kind of cloning technology that we know about?
There isn't any. There's just this strange pattern of perpetual coincidence.
All right, well, whatever. I'm just gonna head over to my office, I guess. I'm not gonna deal with this right now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Like, okay, and you wander in.
I'm not I'm not a genius or anything like that in the way of science or anything like that. So.
Right. You walk past the reception, and they salute you, and you head in to your office. In your office, Yvonne is asleep on the couch.
I will go and I will try to nudge her awake by like on her shoulder or something.
Okay. Yvonne. Yvonne.
What?
You're being shook awake.
Hey, I didn't order the blender. Oh,
You're right.
No.
You didn't order anything.
where am I?
Right now, you're in my office. So, exactly what happened? Why are you in here? Do you have any idea?
Well, kind of. It's not pretty though.
How is it not pretty?
Well, it started kind of like this, waking up in a funky place, not knowing what the fuck's going on. And
Right.
let's just say it ended up with an industrial size swirly.
As in, you gave somebody a swirly, or they gave you one?
Oh no, I gave them one.
Gotcha. But do you know why you ended up in the place in the first place?
Can I
Do you
what?
know why you ended up here in the first place?
Not a damn clue.
So the officers didn't tell you why they brought you in?
Just that they kind of found me and they were trying to help take care of me, I guess.
Well, I can tell you right now, the only thing that I know about this situation is apparently when we were investigating the strip mall thing with trying to find the hacker stuff, Clown told one of my officers that I abducted you and put you in that car and had you knocked out. Now, I'm guessing that Cloud is a friend of your guys' that you guys call, I think his name is Tremors, but I can't prove that, so I'm not that worried about that yet. But apparently that's when the officers took you in here because you were were not responsive and they wanted to make sure you were safe. That's about all I know about the situation.
Yvonne?
Yeah.
Do you
What?
have anything to add to the conversation?
I mean, I left before I could do too much damage.
What?
Question
God
mark?
damn it! What? Did you even hear a word I said?
Did you see the other room?
I'm not even talking about that room. I was talking about the situation that got you to the precinct, to the entire precinct, not what happened in the room. I can care less what you did in the room.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting to find out, damn it.
I just told you everything I knew about the situation.
Ah, fuck. Right. So, blah. Got it.
Howard Blah. Long story short, you were found in the back of a car drunk. Or in the back of the car, a clown who he suspects is Tremors informed a local police officer that you have been abducted by Dread. The officer didn't agree with the potential of that because Dread is not that type of person, and Dread doesn't drive a car. He only drives a motorcycle. So you were brought here and brought to the drunk tank. And do you know how you ended up in the back of the car in the first place?
So we think.
Okay.
So you think what?
So we think that I now know how I ended up here. Great.
No, I told you exactly how you ended up here.
How do I
just don't know which car it was.
Is real? What I'm saying is, how do I know if any of this shit is real, damn it?
How do you know life is real? I mean, come on now.
You're currently sleeping on the couch in a police precinct, so some part of this must be true.
Yeah, that's what y'all tell me. But that's what you tell everybody that ends up here.
Yes, I tell everybody the truth. I'm not one to lie.
I should hope not. You are the law, after all.
That doesn't mean there can't be corrupt law officers that will lie about stuff. But I'm not one.
Well, I mean, that much is clear.
Anyways, you're free to go. Do you need a ride or something?
What do you think? I mean, that'd
don't
be
know.
great.
That's why I'm asking you. That'd be nice.
Don't
Okay.
want me here. How the hell am I supposed to get anywhere else otherwise?
You could maybe call a friend, or maybe you have a car somewhere near here. I don't know. Or, if you need, I can give you a ride somewhere.
All things considered, don't you think that might be a nice thing to do? Just
Then
saying.
that's fine. Okay, then if you need a ride, where do you want to go?
You know, at this point, what would be the last? Okay, what would be the last safe place I remember?
Make an intelligence check.
Which one am I looking at again? The 10 or the 20?
The 10.
All right.
1d10 plus your intelligence stat.
14.
14. Last place you remember is the warehouse. There was this really nice, comfy office in a warehouse. And that's the place that you keep finding yourself at, is this warehouse.
I mean, all right. I guess we're going back to the warehouse.
All right.
Okay, so where's the address of this warehouse?
The address of the warehouse is Powerword Blah.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's make sure you have everything that you should have with you, and let's head out then.
All right. Question for you, Dreadman.
Yes.
Will you be riding your bike, or will you be taking a precinct car?
I'm planning on sticking with my bike, but
It can fit 2 people. That's why I wanted to check.
we're fine. I said I'm planning on the bike, so.
All right. All right. You both get onto the bike.
And I'm just going to go take her to the warehouse. Don't know what about this warehouse. So that's where she wants to go. So.
All right.
You say you don't know this warehouse.
Yes, I do not know this warehouse. I've never been to this warehouse.
Uh-huh.
You drive out. Actually, it made you go the wrong way.
Oops.
Out to the exit.
Yeah, Dreadman doesn't know the warehouse.
Nope. Dreadman does not know the warehouse.
That is correct. I do not.
Well, you're about to.
Yeah.
What version are we looking at?
And as you drive in, make a perception check for me, Dreadman.
All right, give me just 1 second.
The cursed perception check.
19.
Told you it's your favorite word.
19. Driving up, you see the roadster that Yvonne drives is parked in front of it. There's also this kind of beater-style car that's, kind of beaten up and very rough around the edges, parked in front kind of haphazardly. And then there's this really, really elegant, very expensive, higher than your pay grade, like Arasaka level corporate executive car parked in front.
Ah, shit.
Can I assure you this is where you want to go?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Would you like me to, go with you, or?
I mean, that's up to you entirely. I don't know if you've got other business you can to.
Well, I still need to find out whatever your friend, I can't remember her name offhand, or their name, found when they linked with the network. So I still need to find out that information. Do you think they're here?
I think it's a possibility.
All right. Then I'll
It's
head
less
into.
people remember them being.
All right, then.
Do you head in through the warehouse entrance or through the front door?
I'm following her. Apparently she knows this place. Not me.
Where are we again?
You're at the loading dock right now, which is where all the cars are parked, which is the warehouse entrance.
And what's the area just inside that?
The warehouse where all the imported products are that have been brought in from the old nightclub.
All right, so front door it is.
All right, so the two of you walk towards the front of the building. And come around the front to the front of the facility. Walking in through the front of the facility, there's a small little kind of like diner type setup with a reception area. You walk in through the front door and walk into the back area. As you come in through the back, you see Tremors, J-Dog, and Coat Check Sally kind of talking in the corner next to a kind of like stage area. Tremors,
Yes.
make a perception check for me.
I got a 22.
Yvonne has walked into the back area with Dreadman behind her.
I just look up and go, oh, fuck.
Yvonne comes in. Dreadman follows. Where would you like to go, Yvonne? Do you wish to go to the main offices or...
Well, I mean, this be the person you were looking for.
No, this is not the person that I'm looking for specifically. Or if I want to question him about what happened to you, then yes. I'm looking for your other friend.
The
No, the one that
aristocratic
was,
gentleman.
Yeah.
The aristocrat.
Okay.
Delirium.
Oh, great and mighty GM.
They
Yeah.
don't know I'm that.
Is the fart cloud still in effect?
No.
Okay.
No. The fart cloud resolved shortly after your special guests had left.
Okay.
Yeah, and they don't know I'm on that level yet. They've only seen me like the mid tier. They haven't seen the full blown one yet.
Yes. But I'm trying to help clarify for Dreadman who Dreadman is looking for.
Yeah.
Because technically your character is male, even though it's not played by a male.
Yeah. I love being me.
Right? I mean, Raven and Luna are played by not female, so...
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyhow.
Anywho. What?
In short, you're looking for Delirium, as you...
Right.
Yes. So, guys, have you seen Delirium lately?
They were in the fart cloud. Don't ask.
In the what? What kind of happy host are you guys on in here?
Fart cloud. Don't ask.
Okay, considering what I just left, I got plenty of questions. I can ask about it during part 2.
It's your funeral.
To be fair.
Alright, would you like to go look for them in whatever fart cloud they're in, or would you like to sit here?
Seth,
Yes?
I am calling the dogs.
Okay.
I am going to let the dogs know that these people are looking for Delirium, and that these people should steer clear of the fart cloud area.
Okay.
Do we need to like, get a kind of check to see if we don't understand what this fart cloud bullcrap is?
No.
Okay.
Standing before you, 2 7-foot-tall, furry, werewolf, green, Muppet-looking things, like fursuits, come bouncing in with happy giddiness. And they go, "Yes, master, what do you need?"
Oh,
I
God.
say
Not
that
you
they're
again.
looking for Delirium, and to check that the fart cloud is gone.
"Right away, master!" And they go bounding away. Oops. Minus Yvonne.
Yvonne became a wolf.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I mean, I didn't think we were bringing them back into the picture. But, you know, hey, here we are.
Oh, those two have been here.
Those are the sane ones.
So they say.
Delirium.
Yeah.
One of the furries comes running up to you and goes, "Master! There's someone here to see you! It's a big, dreadful man! Is the fur clan still here?"
No. They're gone, thankfully.
"Sounds fantastic! What should I do?"
Tell him I'll meet him in the office.
"Right away!" And goes running off.
Doink.
The other one comes running back in and stops right there and waits. Dreadman?
Yeah.
There's a strange presence in the room. You're not sure.
You mean aside from these wolf creature things and tremors, there's something else?
Well, the wolf creature things ran out the door.
Right.
And then there's Tremors, and then there's
Mm-hmm.
a very delirious J-Dog and Sally, who's just kind of loopy and disoriented, halfway sitting on the ground holding their head. And you watch the weird furry creatures leave, and then shortly after, about like a minute or so, you suddenly get this sensation like you're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to look around a little bit.
As you turn around, you come face to face with the big furry creature staring at you intently with a big happy face. Hi!
Hello.
I've been told to tell you to meet in the office. Isn't that great?
Maybe.
Okay. Would you like me to follow you to the office? I'm sure it'll
No,
be
that's
fun.
no, that's all right.
Okay, I will stay right here. He just stands
Where's
there
this office
staring
at?
you. Huh?
I look at it, gone. Where's this office at?
It's that way, and it points its finger just past your head.
So your name is
Stares you
Yvonne
dead in
too?
the eyes.
So your name is Yvonne too?
No, I'm not Yvonne. She's Yvonne.
Right, but I was asking her and you answered. Right, but I
Of
asked her and you answered.
It's my job to answer.
For her and everybody else?
I just
It's
answer
not
because I can. This is a fun game. Where did you learn this game?
Before I shoot the thing, I'm just going to turn it head the way you put it.
All right,
That guy's really annoying me.
you head towards the door with Yvonne. The two of you pass through a door
As
and come to a
Dreadman leaves,
catwalk.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell the furry that Dreadman doesn't know what fun is.
Okay, what should I do?
And I say, fetch, and then I throw a ball.
Oh boy! It goes running. So you come through a door and you're on a catwalk overlooking a very large warehouse. The very large warehouse has all kinds of boxes and packages from all over Night City and, well, the world. You can see kind of a fully operational organization going on down below, and it really looks like there's a lot of business and production going on. Make a perception check for me.
Another perception, huh?
Yes.
Holy crap, 31.
Looking down there, some of those packages look familiar. Like, some of those packages and boxes down there look like products that have gone missing in the last couple weeks. In fact, some of those packages kind of look like the remains of a recent smuggling operation that, yeah, you're not sure, but you think that box right there could have been the missing box from a recent smuggling sting that happened over in the southern side of town. Over in Pacifica, there was a smuggling operation that got shut down recently. That box, that box is from that smuggling operation. Wait a second, they were missing a box. That's the box that they were missing. What would you like to do?
I'm going to keep it to myself, but I'm going to make a note of it in my records.
All right. I cannot find my map anywhere. I'll have to go off memory. You're escorted down to the end of the hall where there's a door that leads into an office that oversees the entire warehouse. As you walk in the door, you and Yvonne stand next to the side. There's a couple chairs. And a furry comes running in the room. Hi! I have a ball!
Good for you.
Would you like to play with my ball? It's fun!
No, I'm okay.
Have my ball! And it hands you the ball.
Is there a trash can anywhere?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to set it in the chair.
You do what?
I'm just going to set it in the chair.
Okay. So you just set down the ball?
Yeah, in the chair.
Okay. And it just sits there and stares at the ball, looks at you, stares at the ball, looks at you, stares at the ball, looks at you.
Whatever, I'm ignoring it, so.
Then it goes back and forth, just looking intent. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You're gonna play with the ball, right? You get the ball. You're gonna play with the ball. This is gonna be fun. Okay, looking at the ball. What are you gonna do with the ball? Do you have the ball? Paul? You got the ball, right? You're gonna play with the ball. So you're gonna throw the ball? You're gonna look at the ball. That's the ball, right? Where'd the ball go? That's the ball. That's the ball. Okay. It just goes over and over and over.
Like I said, I'm just doing the completely ignoring, so whatever.
Yvonne? Yvonne?
Bueller?
Looking over at Yvonne. Yvonne has fallen asleep.
Is she at least comfortable? Or does she just
cot.
prop up on
There's
the...
a cot.
She's in a cot? Okay, that's fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
there's a cot in the room. And no, looking over at the cot, you can see a pair of her shoes next to it. And what looks to be an outfit she was wearing the other day. It would appear that this might be where Yvonne tends to sleep often.
Whatever, if she can put up with the headache of these creatures, that's more power to her.
Right. Headache, or maybe she just passes out from their presence.
Yeah, well, I might just do it with that myself. Or I might just kill him and be done with him.
He just looks at you, looks at the ball, looks at you, looks at the ball, looks at you, looks at the ball. You've got the ball. That's a fun ball.
Do I see a door to the office or not?
Huh?
Do I see a door to the office or not?
You're in the office.
I'm in the office?
Yes.
So do I see this Talsorian I'm supposed to fire and talk to?
She's not in the office. Yvonne is laying on the cot in the corner of the
Yes,
office.
I know Yvonne's asleep. Yes, I know that. Well, I'm going to go sit at the desk then.
Okay.
And whoever's office, I don't care. I'm just going to sit at the desk. I'm going to wait for this Talsorian to come here.
Sitting at the desk, you can see multiple catwalks that lead down into the warehouse, and there's all kinds of stuff down there. Looking around, you see a lot of really advanced technology down in the warehouse, like it's a loading bay for all kinds of high-end, really high-end technology. And then you see a strange box. That box is a very large box. That box looks odd. And now I have to bring up the menu because it closed out on me. Make a streetwise check for me.
Streetwise? I thought you were going to say perception again.
Ah,
13.
13. That looks like a cartel smuggling box used for transporting illegal goods. In fact, there's two of them. Side by side, sitting in front of you about 15 meters away. Just sitting there.
All
The
right,
markings on them.
Okay, go ahead.
The markings on them say that they were to be delivered, from what you can see, to someplace on the south side of town. Now, mind you, you're in Jig Jig Street area. You're near Japantown, but the markings on that box says that they come from Mexico and they're to be delivered to a place down in Pacifica. So that's odd. Why is this here?
All right, I'm going to try to call into my superiors.
Okay.
I was going to let the other boss go for now, but now I'm seeing this too. I got to call it in.
All right.
Unless I get blocked from something in the office or whatever.
Nope. There you go. What you need?
Insert name. Insert the address of the warehouse. I've discovered there's one box that appears to be missing. You said smuggling operation earlier, right?
Yep.
And then there's two larger boxes I've seen that apparently might be something that the cartel are using to smuggle in this office, in this warehouse.
Copy that. We will put that into investigation and we'll send a unit to stop by the location.
Very well.
All right.
Now I'm just waiting for delirium stuff.
All right. Delirium?
Yeah.
Which version of you would you like to show up into the meeting with Dread?
I might as well just stay with what I am right now. I don't care at the moment.
Executive corporate?
Yep.
Are you going to go meet with Dread, or should you have someone come with you?
I'm going to grab Tremors on the way through.
All right.
Seth, you got a message?
Yep. All right, got it. All right, so you go wandering in, you find Tremors. And now, mind you, you've also been hearing over your tap systems the conversation that's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Tremors is sitting there with Sally and J-Dog.
You still recovering?
Seems to be. By the way, your friend is here.
I know. I know you don't like him, but I'm gonna need some backup, buddy.
I guess.
So the two of you are heading to the office?
Yep.
All right. Two of you start walking down the hallway to the wonderful overlook and then come in through the back door. Walking in through the back door, you see the furry just staring at the ball, drooling all over the floor, staring at the ball, staring at the ball.
I'm going to
staring
point
at
out
the
to the
ball.
furry that I told him that Red Man is no fun, and that the furry is now to go on guard duty.
Right away, master! I will go play! Because you're no fun! And goes walking away. Tremors, I assume you take your normal position next to the door?
Yep.
Alright.
By the way, I'm
Dread.
pocketing the ball.
Okay. You put the ball in your pocket. Dread,
Yep.
make a intelligence check for me, please.
This is sharp intelligence, huh?
Yep.
14.
14. There is a very high-class executive person that walks in the door. And this person is wearing a three-piece 4,000 weave blend Armani suit that probably is more expensive than the entire precinct. And they seem kind of familiar, but you're not sure. What would you like to do?
Look, I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. So can we get Delirium in here and we can get this over with?
GM, real quick. Tremor seems to have hit a glitch on his system.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
Oh. I hear the magic boot. Where's the magic boot? Oh, there he is.
I had to load back in.
You're fine. Oh, wait, I do have comments. Why is it not showing the comments? Oh, hey, Woodrow. What's up, Woodrow? Hail to the chat. Was about to go to bed. Saw you were live. Hope you're having a great sesh. Have a great night, Woodrow. Talk to you later.
Sleep well.
All right. Anyhow, Dreadman turns to you and says, "I really don't want to be here for much longer. I'd like to talk to Delirium, please."
All right. As long as I'm gonna do is just cross my arms, look him over, and it's like you're talking to him. We've met before.
So why the change in outfit?
Family business.
Gotcha. So what'd you find out in your investigations? Anything important?
Well, Mr. GM, I had that going in the background during our little escapades, so what'd I find?
Yes. Quite a lot. You're still actively researching. It's only been like 3 hours. But it's looking like there's a lot of back code going on in the infrastructure, and you have reason to believe that the person that your family warned you about might be tied into this operation.
All right. Of course, power word blah that over to Dreadman.
Yep.
So basically, you don't. Yeah, go ahead.
How much do you power word blah? Do you inform Dreadman about what your family informed you about?
No, just the basic thing while I'm still looking through one more avenue of something else I found, just to confirm it.
Yep.
So, any idea how long it's going to take you to, rifle through it all?
Maybe a couple more hours tops.
Well, you guys
There was
have
a
my
lot
number,
of
right?
information I pulled out of it. Yeah.
Right. You have my number, right?
Yeah, I got it to you last time from when we met back at the bar. Or
Well,
club, or
then
whatever.
I guess
you
I'll
called
head
it.
out then. Right. Well, I guess I'll head out then. And as soon as you discover anything else or finish it up, either let me know to come here or where you want to meet up.
Right.
And by the way, she's back there on her bed, couch, whatever you want to call it. I believe she's going to be safe enough with you guys, so.
Okay. Hey, she finally became conscious enough to get here. Nice.
What do you mean by
I knew
that?
she'd find her way back home.
No. What do you mean by she finally became conscious to get herself back here?
Ever since I first met her, every so often she would just fall asleep. And, yeah.
So she has insomnia?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy, but yeah.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Which is a strange thing in this modern day and age because they have medical treatments for that and cybernetics for that.
And yet somehow none of it's worked with her.
But she's tried it?
She's a medical mystery. We don't know. I don't know.
No, she hasn't.
She's never
That's
awake for
the
the longest.
funnier part.
Oh, she hasn't tried it?
She's never been awake long enough.
She's never tried it.
Well, then I would suggest the next time she does wake up and you guys talk to her, maybe try it, getting her to try it.
If she stays awake long enough.
At least mention it to her.
We'll try. We'll try.
All right, well, if that's all, then I'll get up to head out.
All right.
All right.
I'll keep you informed if I find anything.
Dreadman heads down the stairs into the main warehouse. Dreadman, as you're heading out towards the docking bay, do you wish to make a look around while you're walking out?
I mean, I've already seen technically 3 packages that really should be it should not be in any kind of warehouse. It's on the board. Sure, I'll do a once over as much as I can.
Make a perception check, followed by
Yeah, big surprise. 24 in perception and streetwise, you said again?
Yep.
16.
On the 24, you can see a lot of questionable things in here. There's a lot of things that seem stolen, but with your streetwise, these are definitely stolen items, but they're not stolen by any group that would be affiliated with this location. It's almost like everything you see here has been recovered. This feels less like a smuggling operation and more like a recovery operation. Almost like maybe they're tied back into a fixer who's helping people find missing things. It's weird. Like, there's a device that you walked right past when you came down the stairwell that you've seen before. That's a what's the name? There's a Militech device sitting there. That's a data pad. It's a hologram pad that Militech is currently developing, and that hologram pad is used for data transference of physical objects. and it's purely experimental, and they misplaced it 3 days ago. And it's sitting right here. Like, and that's kind of what makes you go, wait a second. If this was a smuggling operation, why is it sitting out in the open? So there's something else going on with this team of people. But you're not sure what.
All right, well, yeah, taking over all the notes I can, and I'm going to start doing my own investigation into all this.
All right.
And get the help of the precinct if I can. But anyways,
Yep.
like I said, I'm heading out either way, so.
As you're heading out, you pass by that car again. Make a drive land vehicle check, please.
Drive land vehicle. Let's see, where's that? That should be right. 15.
Looking at this vehicle, this is a extremely luxury vehicle that you've only seen a handful in data pads. It's used by the super elite, super rich, and they're never this color. This is a purple and black version of it. The purple and black version only exists in, there's like one version that's purple and black. And it looked kind of like this one, but this one is a heavily modified version of it that as you get close to it, all of your data communication signals and all of your visual suites all completely shut off. Like your standard cyber optics are operating, but all the codes, all the programs suddenly just disable when you get near the car.
Well, I'm going to keep my distance from the car, obviously.
Huh?
I'm going to keep my distance from the car, obviously.
Yep. And as you pass by it, make a intelligence check for me, please.
Just a straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
9.
9. This feels governmental. Like this is almost like old CIA, like spy versus spy. This is kind of creepy. And as you get further away from it, closer to your bike, all your systems and suites all kick back on, one by one, rebooting. But when you get close to the car, it shuts everything off.
Right. As I said, I'm keeping my distance from the car.
Yep. And once you get to your bike, you can start to see the bikes, or you can start to see the car sort of. But then once you get a certain distance at about like 5 meters, your visual program or your cybernetic eyes start to distort and you can't quite see the car. It's kind of blurry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to drive away from the place, and on the way there, I'll re-forward everything I saw to the same person I reported to earlier.
All right.
And tell them my suspicions about it all.
All right.
And I'm going to request for help to investigate more into this delirium person.
Okay.
Because she's obviously, he's obviously, sorry, not she. He's obviously the one in charge of this specific warehouse.
Yes. And you drive off.
And he did mention something about family problems, so.
Yeah. All right. Delirium, tremors.
I'm back.
You're back.
What's up? Yeah.
All right. Dread has left the building.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cheerier place.
What?
I think you said it's a cheerier place.
No. Yes. It's a cheerier place because the dreadful thing has left the building.
I had to. I couldn't help myself.
That is true.
That, and I'm letting you know I'm still awake.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay, awakeness.
I have fell asleep before.
We know. You pulled a Yvonne. You have pulled a Yvonne.
Seth, you got a message?
Okay. All right. Let me mute my mic real quick.
It's the Red Tails Happy Hour, starring Red Tails.
It's a shitty hour. What do you mean?
It's shit-tastic, just like your pizza.
Oh, it's okay. I was thinking about checking in with you next. So you can see what kind of stuff happens over with you.
I got the vehicle where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but we
Trying to
want to know how
figure
you
out.
got it, though.
Don't ask.
You got a big truck and it's full of poop, or it's gonna be soon.
Where are the animals, anyways?
You would have to ask the GM.
He is currently busy.
I know.
Okay. Sorry.
You're back.
I'm back. All right. So, tremors, delirium. The Dreadman has left the building. What would you two maniacs like to do next?
I just look at Delirium and just shake my head like, the fuck was that?
I don't know. He brought Yvonne back, but that's all I really know. And I gave him what information I could.
You're the one that keeps wanting to talk to the guy.
I can only talk to him so much when I find out so little.
I tried to keep the pups occupied, and I tried to bring the ball to him, and he's just like, no, I am, all business, no fun, ever.
He may come around eventually, you don't know.
He just has to remove that stick somehow.
So have you gotten any word back on your little troublemaker that you're supposed to keep an eye on?
Who?
Mr. Shitty Pizza?
Oh, him. Hey, Seth.
Yes.
I am sending him a message on what he's supposed to be doing, in case he forgot.
Okay.
Feel free to relay that to him whenever you feel.
Are you sending it to me, the GM, or are you sending it publicly through the game?
Oh, it's one of those in-game, I'm going, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing, in case you forgot.
All right. Red Tails.
Yeah.
You receive a message with a detailed explanation from Tremors about what you need to be doing. Tremors, would you like to explain to Red Tails what Red Tails needs to do?
I told you, and you kill him.
I don't remember.
He's supposed to fill up the truck with a special sort of fecal matter from the animals.
Okay.
That is his mission.
And then what?
I'm giving him, step by step, baby step progress of this is
So-
what you do after you get the truck. Now that you have truck, do this.
So you're
Where-
going section at a time. Got it.
Yes. This is what
Where-
his current mission is.
Where can I find the animals?
Make an intelligence or a streetwise
Oh.
check. And the
Yep.
GM will inform you.
All right.
I gotta find where you're at. There's the truck. There's the police. There's Raven. Speaking of Raven. Raven,
10.
Yes.
did you go back to the warehouse or back to your house, or where did you go?
Back to where everybody else is at. I think it was the
Okay,
warehouse.
so the warehouse. Yeah.
They were on the dirty crime scene and taking vigilante justice. The only
I
way
wanted to
Raven
make sure.
can.
I couldn't remember where Raven went.
That is fair.
Because I knew that Luna was there, but I wasn't sure where Raven was. So is Raven with Luna, or where's Raven?
Yeah, Raven is probably with Luna, wherever she's at. I think watching the kid.
With the kid.
Yeah.
Yep, watching the kid. Did Luna update Raven on the very strange things that the kid recently did?
Yep.
All right.
They're probably having a conversation about what they should be doing with the kids. The kid.
Gotcha.
Not the kids.
The kids. We have multiple. Ah, fuck. All right. I need to find Mr. Red Tails.
I rolled a 10.
You roll a 10 to find the animals? Oh boy.
Yeah. I told you, I get shitty rolls.
I can tell.
I have not had good rolls in a while.
All right, so making an intelligence check. You were told to go acquire waste from the animals. Okay. Reviewing that concept, there are a couple things it could be. You're not quite sure what the animals are per se. You've heard of them. You've heard that there's a gang called the Animals, which you think is what you're being told to go retrieve. But you're not sure.
Well, fine.
It could be the gang. It makes sense that it could be the gang, but it could also be Night City Zoo. There's a lot of poop at the zoo. Which one would you like to go for? You know where the zoo is. Maybe the gang hangs out at the zoo?
Sure. We're going to go with the zoo.
All right.
And I'm
You
going to
would
let the Hermans know I'm going to need help collecting stuff
All
at the
right.
zoo.
We'll use
I
this one.
Sure. Let's roll with this. I'm telling you, stop asking me to roll crap. It's usually going to end poorly.
Not half the fun.
You could always ask for clarification on things.
Tremors, when you say the animals, you mean the zoo, right?
No.
Well, then, what do you mean?
Oh, Mr. High and Mighty GM,
Yeah.
do I need to make a roll to clarify this for him?
Yes.
What do I need to roll?
You need to roll a intelligence check and a because it halfway feels like he can't be that stupid. But mind you, you've been part of the gang community for quite some time. Him, not so much. So it would be intelligence followed by streetwise, followed by conversation. To help explain to him where he needs to go.
Intelligence is a 13.
Okay.
Streetwise is a 20.
Okay.
And then you said conversation.
Yes, to explain to him.
Conversation is a 22.
All right. So, in short, Red Tails. Tremors pauses for a second, realizes you're serious, and then carefully tries to explain to you that the animals are a gang of bio-augmenters who believe themselves to be effectively over-glorified furries.
They're transhumanists.
Who want to be animals. So, taking that into account, if you have a bunch of
hold on, Tremors. You mean there's a gang like those convention people in fursuits?
Oh, they're not in fursuits. They have actual.
They're cybernetic.
Oh, they're hardcore.
Seth, can I make it easier and just ping him a GPS location on go here, you are here?
You get the GPS location, and it's a abandoned kind of building mall, kind of fun park type place. You drive in through the back gate with your dump truck, your waste management truck, and it looks very abandoned. A couple of your Hermans roll up behind you, and they're all kind of looking around, trying to figure out what is exactly the best mode of action for this insanity. You have two directions you can go. You can either climb up a ladder or you can cross a bridge into a separate section.
I think I'm going to cross the bridge.
All right.
And I'm going to whistle some tunes.
All right. You cross the bridge. Do you bring any of the Hermans with you?
Sure. I'll take a couple, any that follow me. Whistle while you work.
So a couple of them follow, some of them stay behind because this is just too weird even for them. You cross the bridge into a newer area. There's a ladder feeding down into the underneath area of what feels like kind of a cavernous system. You climb down the ladder into the service tunnel below. And one by one, the Hermans all try to follow as best as they can. Now the GM has to figure out where the hell that damn thing is at. There it is, art pack. That's what I'm looking for. I've wondered if the Cyberpunk RED art pack actually has animals in it. Got a metric fuck ton of other characters. Yeah, you'll work for an animal. Coming into this main hallway, there's a couple people hanging out in the area. They all look at you and make a perception check.
Okay. Right. 19.
19. You catch in the dark about 6 eyes that all gleam.
You do realize I see in the dark, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But these 6 eyes all gleam in the dark in different positions around the room. They have a greenish hue that reflects. And their bodies are kind of cat-like, and they're moving like Jailco cats. And they're looking at you, trying to figure out what you're doing. What would you like to do?
I wave. Hello. Literally.
Male.
In a silly clown-like voice.
Okay. I'm trying to find one. Hey, there's a good.
Oh, there you go.
That's
There's some faces. Yeah, there you go.
right.
Yeah,
One comes up from behind you and wraps around your legs and kind of looks around at you and comes up to your face and goes, "Why is a bozo here? What do you want, bozo?"
How would you guys like to have some fun? We're about fun.
Depends on the type of fun you offer. Why are you here, bozo?
Would you like an opportunity to mark some territory? I'm sure we could work something out. Biotechnica?
What do you have in mind for Biotechnica, bozo?
Well, how would you like some house cleaning? I could use all the excrement you have. What's it worth?
She pauses and looks at you. You want my poop?
Yeah.
I know you bozos are weird, but you want to play in my poop?
Hold on, let me correct you. Technically, we're Hermans.
Oh, you're the shitty people. Oh my god.
Now it doesn't
Why
make
are
sense.
you playing? Now you want to play in my shit? Are you planning on feeding people my shit?
No, more like graffiti on Biotechnica.
You're gonna give Biotechnica my poop?
More like
That's a lot.
artistically express my opinions of Biotechnica with art.
I don't know. Biotechnica makes us what we are. That's a big, tall glass to call, because without companies like Biotechnica, we can't be our true selves, bozo.
Well, I don't like that Biotechnica is cloning humans, and I want to express my displeasure by making a very funny statement.
Biotechnica doesn't clone humans, but it does make animals.
Would you like to see that I have proof of that? I still have recordings on me.
If you can share,
The rest of it's on my deck. But remember,
What
I
about your-
recorded that session.
I don't want to see your dick, bozo. I don't even care if it's inflatable. Why should I mess with Biotechnica for a bozo?
They don't have to know you did it. You can say I stole it.
I don't think you understand, bozo. Biotechnica is what makes us what we are. Why do we, the animals, want to be messing with the people that can make us better?
What part of I stole it did you misunderstand? I mean, I think it's funny. I don't understand why people just want to hold on to their shit. Makes no sense to me.
You're a doctor, not a conversationalist.
No, I'm not.
Bozo,
So,
I don't think you understand that the poop of an animal is special to us. It's our way of marking who we are. We don't just
and
give
you
it to
could claim by a Technica then. More importantly, I have my own skill sets that I haven't gotten to practice in at least 2-3 days.
What you choose to do in the bathroom with these other pin-headed suited morons is not any concern of me. But explain to me what we get out of it giving you our poop.
Well, as long as I have equipment, I can always augment. I do specialize in biotech.
So you could make us better?
Yes, for free, as long as I have the stuff and the tools.
I'm not sure if that's a good solution because you are a bozo. Even if you are Herman is still a bozo. Just a stranger bozo that likes to play with little boys.
I don't know about them. They follow me. I didn't like the idea. But it's starting, this world's gone completely mad. And honestly, I'm just trying to have fun. And I enjoy working and improving biotech. In fact,
Are
I've
you
come
a girl,
across some very
bozo?
unique.
Are you a girl,
I'm-
bozo?
I'm whatever I want to be. And right now, I just want to be a shit artist. And you have the best shit for making my art. And it would be an honor to improve some of you
But you're a shitty artist, Bozo.
Well,
And
of
if you're a
course.
shitty artist and you're trying to make us better, how do we know that we're not going to be shittier after?
Well, am I using shit to improve you? No, I'm using what you give me to improve you.
Well, what if we have
But then
nothing
again,
to
that
give?
doesn't.
What are you going to give us to make us better?
I told you my services.
Your services may come free, but what resources are you going to use? We don't have those.
I don't
resources.
have. My ass belongs to the bozos. I own nothing. I gave everything up. I think it would be a lot of fun, personally. I think that should be worth something.
To a bozo, but not an animal. We want
No.
to be more what we are built to be.
Claws, better vision, better smell, things of that nature.
Biologically more like the animals inside of us, because I identify as a cat as the rest of us do. Some identify as bears, boars, badgers, and all things of the night and day. If you have those resources that can make us more like an animal, we can do business. But if you don't have anything to make us more like an animal and just your services, you're wasting our time. What can you offer us for our poop?
I've already made my offer.
But you see, the problem with your offer is it requires resources that we don't have. Bring us
Would
the
you like
resources.
me? Give me a second. And I send a in head. I'm not speaking this to Tremors. Hey, Tremors, what kind of resources could I get?
You have the Hermans.
Well, where would I find these things is more the question, because I don't know the city clearly as well as some other people.
Why do you think you're making your mark against Biotechnica? To reclaim what you had, and then you can improve upon, their foundation. You are a doctor after all.
I look over at her. I says, look, Biotechnica took some very valuable things of mine that allows me to get said types of resources practically for free. And I am trying to recover that back, which is part of why I'm trying to express myself on Biotechnica. If I can get that back, I will find the resources for you. That I can offer, but I don't have them.
Make a conversation check. Conversation check. It's based on your empathy.
I rolled a 10, but I want to throw some luck on that.
Okay. Throw some luck on it.
Is that a roll or is that?
Yep. 1d10.
Just roll it, because I can't find a single D10 to roll.
All right.
At least not in the red app.
There it is. Got a 10.
Which means you get to roll it again.
Yep. And a 7. So plus 17. So 27. She looks at you and goes, look, you're going to Biotechnica. Promise that you will return with 2 truckloads of materials and we can do business. But if you don't come back with materials, consider yourself hunted, because we'll use every inch of your body for materials and your hermits.
Okay. I can make that deal. I'm putting a bullet. I need to talk with Tremors when I get back. All right.
Give me your palm.
The last time I offered anything, I ended up with a huge problem. Please explain to me what you're going to do first.
I'm marking your blood with my blood. We're making a blood pact. My nanites will merge with your body or nanites you have. And therefore, it's an agreement contracted between us. If you violate this agreement, every single animal will hunt you down.
And if I did everything in my power to do what I did, you know what? Screw it. I offer my palm.
She takes out a single cloth, slices your palm open, slices hers, grabs you by the hand, stares you dead in the eye, and you see flickers in her eyes. And she goes, agreement made. Take all the poop you want. But when you're done, you come back here and you fix us and make us better. And she
You
lets
can
go.
always try talking to your AI.
Yep. I'm checking on my AI and went, how dumb was this?
Make an intelligence check.
And the other thing about that is remember, I still have nanites that are a problem.
Yep.
I don't know what just happened, but yeah, I'm going to go check on that. You said just a straight intelligence?
Yep. I really need like a little animated icon of Bozo the Clown dancing like
Yep,
Pennywise.
6. Or no, I'm sorry, 8.
The little icon comes up and starts dancing like Pennywise, Bozo the Clown, just laughing over and over and over. You fucked! You're fucked! Hee 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 hee! You're fucked! You're fucked! Hee 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 hee! You're fucked! You're fucked! Hee 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 hee!
Tell me something I don't already know.
You're really fucked! You're really fucked! Hee hee hee!
All right. Well, I'm going to send the order out to get the truck being filled.
A different animal walks up and she's looks kind of like Jessica Rabbit, but with a big bushy tail and bunny nose. She goes, load up your truck on the east dock. Fill it up as much as you want. But don't make a mistake.
And what would a mistake be?
not following through.
I'm dead anyways, but I'm definitely going to
No.
try and follow through.
There's no death in this situation. Just don't make a mistake. You never know what funny bunny will come looking for you.
Well, I'm good to my word. I've always tried. I'm trying to have fun. My life is getting very, very short because of the shit with Biotechnica.
I advise you to leave now, says a big furry wolf.
Well, I go head up and get into the truck and take the truck where it's supposed to go.
For the time being, anytime you come here, you will be known amongst us as Ready. Let everyone know your name is Ready. Do not make that mistake and call yourself anything else but Ready, or you will become somebody's waifu. And he hands you a tub of Vaseline.
Okay.
You'll need this for later. Please take this exit over here. He points to the bridge. Do you follow?
Yep.
There's a small bridge. It's rickety. It feeds back to a different loading dock. Oh, that was a boop. 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 Heading back to the area, there's a loading bay. The Hermans all load the truck. It's a long, stinky process. Connecting the system is unsettling. There's a black sludge that slowly fills into the truck. Make a endurance check and resist torture and drugs check. I'll need 3 of them each.
You got it.
All right.
Endurance. 5,
Yep.
21, 10.
Okay. And then resist torture and drugs.
10, 14, 17.
All right. So halfway through it, you start getting really queasy at the smell. It's acrid. Even with nasal filters, there's something wrong with this waste. It's weird. It's you're not sure what the fuck they ate, but these creatures are holy god awful. By the end of it, you get a little bit dizzy and make a willpower check for me.
Eight.
You pass out. Whatever was being loaded into that truck is disruptive to all your senses, and it feels like your eyes are burning. As you try to get into the truck, you just slump over and pass out. Delirium, tremor.
Yep. Delirium will be back in momentarily.
Okay. All right.
As you see, that was potent stuff.
No. Following that conversation remotely, it's pretty clear that he just got himself into a world of trouble.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Unless he follows through.
Unless he follows through.
Which
Now.
is up to him to remember.
Okay, Mufasa. Remember.
Remember the clue.
Alright,
There we
so
go.
I'm trying to remember how much data we got on Biotechnica.
quite a lot, actually.
Do I need to send you the file of everything I have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's currently passed out, so
That will be later then.
He's gonna wake up as somebody's bride and have multiple children.
Wait,
Brother
if I'm
Azaroth.
pregnant, I'm a very rich man. Again.
With
Mhm.
the animals, you
I mean,
never
I
know.
was rich for a day.
A day.
I mean, how many fucking credits did I have at my disposal at one time?
About 300,000.
Yep. Oh no, more than that. It was like millions.
It was, briefly.
And then you fucked up.
As usual. I do my best work is working on people and surprisingly net running.
That's why I was reminding you of what you're good at, so that you could offer your services. Now you
Yep.
just have to remember, when you're doing things, you need to get genetic material for them.
Yes.
That is the deal you yourself made with them.
Well, we need to make a note of how many crates they wanted because that's
Truckfuls. 2 truckfuls.
Oh, that's right. We're still planning for this damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
You will need to acquire from Biotechnica 2 diesel rig trailers full of resources to augment.
Well, technically, they just said trucks. They didn't specify what size of trucks. But yes, I'm probably going to do the diesel or whatever size trucks I can get my hands on.
I would suggest doing 2 truckfuls. You just got marked by the head of the animals.
I know. As a trickster, I'm sitting here going, there were several things that needed to be included in that. But as a loyal person who believes that people should be able to do what they want because I've done activism, I'm going to definitely fucking follow through. Mainly because I'm pissed with Technica. They took my shit. I think I have a right to take shit from them now.
Oh, you can take Kodiak.
Yeah.
No.
Although Kodiak arguably could be biomaterial.
Yep.
I don't know what Kodiak is.
You don't remember Kodiak?
No, he was in the plane, remember?
Oh yeah, that's
He stayed
right.
in the plane.
He stayed in the plane.
He was pouty.
Yep. You'll have to look up Kodiak when you wake up. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't even know Kodiak exists. That's right. Never mind.
I know Kodiak exists.
And I am
I
not
know you.
responsible for any nanites that crossed over. That was on her.
Who knows? They
it.
might have a clown in their head now.
Right.
Go to bed. It's 1:30 in the morning. Go to bed.
So I don't know. Are we going to continue the game, or is this going to be a stopping point? Because my character
We're
is going to.
point. Your
I'm sitting there
character's
going,
fast, though.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
know
4
if the
minutes.
Herman would take the truck back to the warehouse because I'm passed out, or what. That's. I honestly don't know.
Oh, hey, that's a good thought.
They gave you Vaseline for a reason.
The problem is they've helped me out in one way, and another way they've caused me more problems. So half the time it's kind of a fucking toss up with them.
The Hermans.
Yeah. But I do want to make a fucking sprayer, custom built fucking sprayer for this thing.
I'm listening. Sorry, I'm trying to get this damn thing to copy. All right.
Now, I don't think it'll be too hard to get 2 semi-trucks. They'll probably borrow those, not even steal them. But I think I'm going to let the Hermans, for the most part, take care of that end, because that is not a one-person job by any fucking means.
All right.
And I kind of want some help with it. I'm not doing this by myself. I honestly don't expect a ton of help, but some help. Like someone driving a truck. Ideal with the Hermans. Because honestly, half of them have pissed me off. The other half have fucking made me happy. It's time to sort the chat.
So I'm guessing they're back at their shitty pizza place.
No. Yvonne? Or not Yvonne.
There was a plan of where the truck was going to go once it was full. I just don't remember what was discussed. That was like how many sessions ago?
Because he does not know where the warehouse is.
Wait. Isn't that where the nanites, the fart bomb ended up?
That would be the club.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know where the warehouse is. It'd probably be the club then.
I thought we were told to go to Biotechnica.
No, because we still have to load up the other stuff and actually get the stuff together. We were going to meet up, make a plan, and then go and deal with the Biotechnica. That much I remember. We did have a meet. We were going to meet before actually running the mission.
Yeah.
We never split the party. And we were splitting the party to get this stuff gathered up.
Delirium?
Yep.
While you and Tremors are sitting here in the office, a buzzer goes off in the office notifying you that the south side loading bay has received a new truck.
Okay. Didn't realize we were expecting anything.
Hey, you're the egghead who runs this place.
Yeah, but even then, that's a little suspicious.
You're the one in the suit. Deal with it.
You may be ready to destroy something if we need it then. Guess we'll have to go down and check it out.
Are you following Tremors, or are you saying?
I'm following.
All right. Walking out down the gangplank, you come out to the back end, and there's a waste management truck with 4 Hermans and a Flips standing there.
Oh, hey, that's where you got off to.
Well, I gotta change the name because I have to clone Tremors. Because I misplaced the Flips icon.
It was basically a clone of Tremors anyway.
Yep. And Flips is just standing there waiting. Go there. What would you two like to do?
Well, that explains where they know how those Hermans know where the warehouse is. If they know where Flips is.
Do you wish to go down there and talk to Flips?
Yeah.
Alright. You come down, and Flips is sitting there, and he looks over at you two and goes, "Dumb fuck knocked his ass out." He doesn't realize that the 4 that went with him are my subordinates. I sent my
Nice.
subordinates with him just in case, because he's not exactly the brightest tool in the shed, or the brightest lamp.
Exactly.
So I brought him back here. Where do you want me to have these fake Hermans delivered?
Hey now, I'm a doctor, not a clown.
You're a quack to somebody.
That's the truth.
These 4 Hermans are my personal Hermans. They work for me. How
So we
else
can
do you
trust
think the Hermans got built up in the popularity?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Where do you want the truck to go?
We'll probably stash it somewhere in the back, out of sight and out of smell.
Yeah.
Could stash it at the old clubhouse if you wanted.
Back over
I wouldn't
the-
go there. 0G Gravity Bar is not a good place to be right now. The local fuzz are all over that place. They just did a raid on it yesterday.
Ah, go figure.
Guess we got most of the stuff out of there then.
Yeah.
And we can't exactly put this back over at your guys' big top, because, yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be a real shit show.
Literally.
We can store this down in the southern half of the train yard for the warehouse.
That seems like the best bet for right now.
Alright. Should I leave him tranquilized, or do you want me to wake him up?
Leave him tranked for now. He doesn't need to know where this place is at the moment.
Alright, will do.
Not while we're still sorting through everything.
That's true. Alright, I will drive him where he needs to go.
Yep. And thank you.
That's my job.
I'll make sure you get a little something extra for this too. Don't worry.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
My job is to clean up messes or make bigger ones.
We're gonna be making a big one soon, hopefully.
All right. And he drives away. What would you two like to do next?
Can I do a quick check-in with Burger, see how that program's going on for the girl?
All right.
See how much longer that's going to be in, so we can make sure we have her up and running too.
Are you going to go check in with Raven and Luna?
Well, I'm making the call, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Basically making the call to check in with Burger, see how the program's going. Well, I'm going to go check on them real quick.
Gotcha. Program will take probably another 2 hours or so, and then it should be ready.
All right.
Any final actions before we wrap up game?
I can't make any actions. I'm out conscious.
Yep, you're passed out, and you also got tranked, so you're really out.
What? I didn't
You
even
got
get the word.
tranquilized. Nope. You passed out from the
Get
smell,
sleep darted.
and then shortly after you passed out, you got tranquilized by one of your hermits.
Bastards.
All right. Well, that was a fun game. You all get 50 points. IP, that's the word I'm looking for. IP free lease. And we will... Any last comments before we end the show?
Shit's close to going down.
Yeah, or closer.
Actually,
no.
next game session, you guys could probably do your raid.
I mean, if we have everything in place by that time, probably. If not, next game, the game after.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have pretty much everything you need. You've got the furry dreams. You've got this shit-tastic shit show of a tanker truck.
Just need that girl
Yeah,
to piece together.
I just need to figure out where certain things are, get a plan together for a team to make a run on grabbing that shit.
What shit?
The 2 truckloads. I mean,
Well, I mean, realistically, if you're invading a bioengineering facility, you could easily find in their warehouse or shipping department your trucks that you need.
yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a team for that, though. That's a separate mission.
And then you become the furry clown.
I told you, it could be worse.
Yeah, that's
Nope, your name's
name.
ready.
Yep, ready.
Nothing can be easy.
And the Dread Man is still paranoid of everybody.
And still hasn't quite figured everything out yet. That's just, like, if he was to see the actual evidence that I have, holy crap, I cannot see him
Do you blame him for being paranoid of all of you crackheads?
Well, I am a crackhead.
You guys are fucking nuts.
Well,
I'd be paranoid.
You're the GM.
I'm nuts for several reasons now.
Plus, you could have rabies.
But I do
Do we need to give
plan
a
to have
tetanus shot?
fun. Yeah, my nanites and everything else, and the nanites that I have in me, I got like what 3, 4, 5 different fucking nanite systems now running in my goddamn body.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus Christ, I ain't dying to anything like that. I'm more likely to go completely fucking insane.
You mean you're not already?
So basically, what you're saying is you
The one
got
person that has figured out how to be a thorn in every gang side.
Yep. You're working on it.
We lost Red.
Yep. Trevor will be back.
Okay. But basically, it sounds to me it's like Red Tails has got a bunch of like electronically transmitted viruses going through him right now.
That's because he's
Yeah.
Dirty Jackson and everything.
Yeah.
He's a dirty jacker. You dirty kinky jacker. What's wrong with you? You just like
He likes
jacking
playing his shit.
And what's fucked up is like on one side, I've done really good for the gangs, but on the other side, I have literally pissed them off. It's like it's there's no middle ground. It's both at the same time.
How
Huh?
does it feel to be Night City's petri dish?
Oh my god.
You are basically right now.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is insanity.
How many more gangs can we run him by and see what happens?
Yeah. Well,
Like, how many gangs am I going to be connected to where there's a story of this crazy ass medic?
Hermans versus Trekkies. I demand it.
Yeah.
No, but I haven't gotten in a war yet.
You're about to.
Yet being the operative word.
Oh no, he wants to sit there and get his super nozzle. He can go to Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Leave my super nozzle out of this. I am not compensating.
No, we're saying if you want to make it better.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to talk to Delirium and go, hey, so I've got the ammo. I now need the weapon of mass shittery.
The bad thing is I could... I mean, I could pull some cards probably, and we'll have to send you that way, and it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens.
Oh, wait.
The BSCG. It's the BSCG. The big fucking caca gun.
Hey, Seth?
Yeah?
If Red Tails is marked by the head of the animals, doesn't that mean that Kodiak could sniff him out?
No.
Okay.
He's marked by the head of the animals for the purposes of the animals being able to track him. He's basically wet wired with the code syntax of the animals.
Yeah.
So animals will track him as a animal that is recognized as being rogue to the entire organization.
Okay.
And you said my name is Remy now to the animals?
Huh?
Do you say ready or...
Ready. R-E-D-D-Y. Ready.
No.
It's a joke. And...
He is ready and willing to collect your shit.
Let's see if I can pull that real quick and I can show it to you. I may have to show it to you guys after game. Trying to put these damn dice away. There we go. Let's see if I can pull it off of here real quick. Wow, it does not want to show it to me.
Denied.
Helps if I spell it right.
I made a change.
Okay. It could be worse is now ready. Alright, let's
I mean,
see
it
if I
fits.
can download this. Right. What am I looking for?
No, he's ready for the worst.
Have we exited the game?
No, we're still live.
Yep.
We're still very live. I'm just trying to pull a video before we log out.
So the people can understand what is going on.
They can understand the reference of ready. Some people are probably already getting it and eye rolling the fuck out of what I'm saying.
I don't know. You kind of proved that you're kind of old earlier.
Yeah, the fact that none of
That's
you
all
know
right.
22 Acacia Avenue really disturbs me.
I've had a long day, so my mind's probably not thinking it. But that's for reasons outside of game.
I'm surprised that Tremors doesn't recognize that name.
I will plead the fifth of Jack Daniels.
I just looked it up.
Like,
But
Tremors and Red Tails should know 22 Acacia Avenue. Or Scarlet the Harlot. Come on, you've got to know who Scarlet the Harlot is.
I'm 50 years plus old. My brain is failing. And the last time I probably saw this, I was probably still, like, in my drinking days.
You know, if you're feeling down, depressed, and lonely, they know a place you can go, 22 Acacia Avenue.
Yep, there you go.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it's an Iron Maiden
No
reference.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's the name of the song, 22 Acacia.
I
And
had to look it
so
up.
why
I don't
the
listen
fuck,
to Iron Maiden stuff.
Eddie? Really?
Damn it, it will not let me bring this down. Alright. So let's pull...
That's not how you spell Eddie anyways. Where
We'll
is
link
my...
this because for some dumb reason it's not letting me actually pull any of these. Probably my system again.
Or maybe it's because you're posting them in the comments.
I'm posting them in the comments for people to follow. But yeah,
No,
so,
I have a timer. Yeah. So there's a thing that I learned that if I wait until the very, like, I found out what the max time is on it, and it's 9 hours. And if I wait 9 hours, I get the most shit out of it. And I'm at a point where I need, on Whiteout Survival.
Yep.
And it didn't kick me when I went over to it. I was surprised. I was figuring that the moment I kicked up the game, it was going to kick me out of the StreamYard. Because I know that if I'm away from the StreamYard long enough, it'll auto kick me for inactivity.
Damn it. I need someone to test this. I just found a new button on my StreamYard that apparently when people comment, it will post on my screen.
You learn something new every day.
Right? I just saw it, but now there's like no one in there other than whoever's just ghost watching us.
Did you get it really? Because it should work on all of it.
I don't know who he's talking to.
Red Tails posted in chat.
Oh, private. Got it. Oh, you finally caught on what ready is?
Who?
You.
Iron Maiden.
Oh, no. Ready's not Iron Maiden. Go click on that link I posted for Ready. It's the first one.
Hello, Dandelion.
Yeah, okay, you are showing up on the screen. That's cool.
YouTube, the YouTube one?
Yeah, it's the first one before Scarlet the Harlot.
No. I see. YouTube watch.
Oh, it's two of the same. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the Ready one, because I can't get it to load on my end.
I'm seeing two different ones on mine.
One of them is Ready.
I'm just waiting for the raid, and we can just pull off a flash gets.
Well,
Which is surprising that we...
There's the link for the Ready one. It's a flash gets animation.
Oh, never mind. I can't... It says comic fill on stage. What? I thought it was just going... If I click it, it's wanting to show on stage, and I dare not do that.
I mean, you can show on stage.
No, it's not doing anything.
I don't know then.
But no, so it was a flash gets. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
a flash gets bit. It actually was originally a spoof of Bluey, and they got so much shit over it that YouTube yanked it off the air, even though in the first week it had over 10 million views.
Yep. Well, it's because they're so when you can actually sue, they'll pay attention. Like if it was a regular person that it was getting made fun of, they wouldn't have cared. But because it was Bluey, they have enough money and lawyers.
Well, except that, and here's the funniest part: it was not Bluey. It was a parody of Bluey with the spelling completely different.
Oh, I know.
And all the voices and all the genders and all that stuff were all remixed, and they still got hit. So, like, fine, fuck you, Ready. And they did Ready instead. At which point, no one could do fuck all because they changed the colors.
No, I follow all the 40K flash gets. Fucking die every time I watch this shit because I'm a big 40K fan.
Right.
All right.
I'm not really that big into the tabletop side of it. I kind of like the lore. And they stole a lot of it. But, yeah.
Have you seen Space King yet?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No. A lot of what I really like is just the lore or any of the orc shit. Because, yeah.
So,
Space orcs.
Flash gets, after they did the Ready, some asshat went and contacted Games Workshop, and Games Workshop threatened the shit out of them over all their Space Marine stuff. So now they don't do Space Marine stuff anymore. Instead, it's Space King.
Oh God! Oh, that explains why they started saying. Yeah, they kept all the artwork and they changed all the wording. Yep.
No, they changed the artwork even. Like it looks like 40K, but it's not 40K, and it's even worse. Like they were like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna threaten us? we're going to do something different that's the same. And you can't fucking touch us.
Yeah, no, that's what I love about Flash Gets. Well, everybody fucking goes. Games Workshop should just suck it up and go. It brings us more attention, and people are going to buy more of our shit. Like,
yeah,
it's the same damn thing with green Jello.
Yeah.
Like, so
Being
what?
a pissant and just let it be. You know, comedy is comedy.
Game Workshop spelled orcs the way they did so they could copyright it, because wasn't orcs for a while under a copyright? Then Gary Gygax.
Tolkien. It was a Tolkien.
Yeah. And then there was a whole thing with Gary Gygax and 40K or Games Workshop, and that's why all the different spellings of orc.
Oh yeah. All right.
Well,
since I can't load up any media, let's close out with some of this.
Hey baby, are you tired? Feeling a little run down? Wishing there was something cool and refreshing to deal with that hard day that just keeps getting harder? Try Liquid Slut today. Just like your favorite corner hooker, this little package has everything you need in one easy-to-suck-down canister that will make you feel like you just had your world blown, sucked, and swallowed. She waiting for you, baby. Just crack her open. Spread those lips wide and insert the entire can. That's it, baby, all the way. Take every inch of that can all the way down. Act now and get our extra special all-night bender flavors. Now in wet and juicy creamy clam, the back wall sinker, and our extra special limited time flavor, Red Rockets Explosion, which is guaranteed to make you wet, wild, and ready for any action. Right here, right now, for the next week. Liquid Slut, the only drink that will ensure you have a happy ending.
What the hell?
Connecting to digital net. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Connection established. Thank you. Welcome to the Temporary Digital Network. Patient 0 communication established. Loss of system resources. Digital connection unstable. Foreign political flashlights detected. Disabling interdimensional malware. Digital net possibly compromised. Applications lost. Files breached. Disengaging from neural network. Connection lost. Disconnecting from digital network. To my network offline. Thank you. May the server protect us. End of line.